Now I've already come clean and showed you all the evidence on why the child porn charges were bullshit. Now let me explain something to you. Let me explain why this is important to you. Alright? Let's check this out. Those charges and those lies on that document, on that sworn document, on that arrest warrant, they did everything to cover up, addressed the fact that in my habeas corpus that it all goes back to the original delinquency case with Ashley, where she said she was coerced by her mom, the cop, and the prosecutor. That was in my habeas corpus. That's why they already covered up. The federal charges I'm on now were brought up by Judge Berger with the help of Magistrate Abelhausen, the ATF, and all these other people, her own admission. You can see that in the stuff in the court paper up below. And under that, I can literally show you where, to cover up the child porn case, which was brought up in the terroristic threats case, Kristen Keller falsified evidence, sent me to the psych ward. All right, now that's brought up in my 2255, my federal habeas corpus, and that's brought up on the paperwork. These bugs are bugging me. That I filed with the district court, and it's also brought up on the paperwork that I filed with the Fourth Circuit. That puts everything in the perspective, because now we're going back to the terroristic threats case that I also was found not guilty of, and never lost my gun rights by West Virginia law, which is now being addressed in federal court, right along with the letters I wrote to Judge Berger, which I've put up from in Jersey, outside the jurisdiction of the Fourth Circuit. Berger can't do shit to me about it. Ha ha. Fuck you guys. And you can see this chain going from that to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And then it goes back to previous cases, going back 17 years. But we don't need to go back that far. We just need to go back to when they falsified evidence that time. And then when they falsified evidence after that to cover it up, lied in court to cover it up, and then falsified more evidence and lied again more to cover that up, to get to this case right now dealing with the issue with the guns. And if it goes back to the district court, Judge Berger's back to my original motion before her, where I was asking for all kinds of extra shit, because if she can abuse her authority to disrupt that lawsuit, admit to being a kingpin in a criminal conspiracy, I'll put the links below in the description, if she can do all of that to protect Kristen Keller, she can do all that to give me what I'm statutorily owed. Every fucking penny of almost $80 million. And the longer I spend up here in the halfway house, the longer I spend locked up in prison, is just more time that they have to pay me $3,000 a day. Tell you, before you know it, we might even be above $80 million, depending on how long they take. I have no problem putting this out there. No one's challenging it. It's just the facts. I'm not crazy enough to manifest court documents out of my mind. That would be insane. And, well, there's another surprise for everyone.